I tried to use logical deductions, which somehow aren't very rational. And we just keep pressing till it works. Hey, I get it to work though. Don't get that twisted. I get it to work. Alright, so, this game looks like a lot of fun, so we're gonna give this a try. Let me just check my options here. Turn the music down just a little. Okay, got forward, back, left, right, stabilizer, X, okay. Cloak, drones. Next target is F and R, okay. Dump cargo. Dump armor. Don't really need why I need those. Previous ship, next ship. Wait, what was other ones? What's the difference between ship and target? Not really sure. Fire group 1. I'm assuming I can just left click. Toggle auto turrets. Well, we'll just sort of roll with it as we're going. Is there a difficulty? I didn't look. There is. No, we cannot play on normal. Apparently we can't change the game difficulty. Change this? I guess that's the only mode there is normal. Normal is hard? Well, I guess maybe we'll find out when we start. Here we go. Here you can decide how large you want the galaxy to be. The larger the galaxy, the less commodities each system will have. Smaller galaxies have more condensed experience, but can be more difficult as the level range between any two stars is larger. So, I guess they're saying that small systems are hard, but have all the good stuff, and the big ones have just as much, but it's not as condensed, or maybe less. How many stars you guys want? We can go all up to 300 if you want. Difficulty, veteran, expert, insane. I'm not really sure if we're ready for insane. We don't even know how to play this game yet. But let me read what they are here. Apparently there's a description. Well-balanced game. The challenge seems too hard. Remember to level up and come back for revenge. If you're careful, you'll be fine. This is recommended for the first playthrough. We don't do recommendations. Quite a challenge and potentially a grind if you do not manage your resources well. Expect fights to be a lot tougher in higher level systems. Uh, so it's 100% harder. Oh, it's 20% harder. Okay. So I guess veteran is actually the real normal. And normal is for pussies. So expert. Wow, that's a big jump. 33%. This level is for those that understand all of the ins and outs of the game and want a well-paced but difficult challenge. The AI hits a lot harder than you now, so beware. Yeah, it looks like 33%. Alright, so this one. Okay, this one is just unfair. You have a long and dangerous game ahead of you. This level is only for the most machinist individuals out there. Or machinistic. Do not play this mode. We beg you. Difficulty 200%. Do not attempt this on the first playthrough. Sounds like our type of game. $225 is a comfortable middle. That's pretty good. That's pretty condensed. Anyway, we're not sort of derping around all over the place. Okay, I'm assuming the blueprints part of the crafting system, perhaps. And thank you, Jolo, for providing this game. Props to him. Um, Tempted to just do it on hard and not insane, since insane sounds like it's probably retarded. So we'll do expert, even though we're not an expert, we're not a veteran. Bounty population. Do we know what these are? Okay, so this is just our evil deeds. All right. Still be many safe areas. There are many bounty hunter strongholds. Beware of their agents are everywhere. I don't really know what they are, so we'll probably just leave it at default. It also depends. You think it's that hard on normal? I mean, we'll do expert, dude. That's how we roll. A little bit harder. I don't play games on easy. Insane might be stupid, so I don't really want to do that. Blueprints are more common. May have to do some searching to find more uncommon prints, but most of the time you will quickly find what you're after. Well, how about we just do it on like expert with a lot of tech availability, so we're not derping around and grinding. What do you guys think about that? That way we can get right to the point. I know you guys don't want to watch a lot of grinding either. So I think that might be a logical thing to do. Yeah, I don't really care for a tech grind like that. Um, let's do it. Expert, here we go. Are we gonna be good or bad? Are we gonna be good or bad? How do you guys feel about that? We want repercussions from bounty hunters. It sounds to me like killing bounty hunters might be pretty good. But let's do it. Let's find out what we're doing because we have no idea. All right, here we go.
Space is a vast and desolate frontier, covering a seemingly infinite distance. Even the speed of light is dwarfed by the unimaginable scale of our galaxy. It took nearly 250 years to bridge the void between Earth and its closest neighboring star. Mankind had mastered the folding of space-time, but relied on the use of warp gates. Massive drone ships journeyed through deep space for centuries, deploying pairs of warp gates which allowed instantaneous travel between connections. Warpgate travel had not become commonplace until the discovery of a stable element, number 126. This element contained bizarre, transmutable properties, allowing it to be reconfigured into different forms of matter. This made it the most valuable and sought-after commodity in the universe. Mankind quickly became completely dependent on element 126, which the first miners named Res. Due to the increasing demand for Res, the Warpgate network became privatized. Anyone with ample funding was able to deploy new and unregistered warp gates. Like a new gold rush, convoys of miners traversed the expanding warp network looking for Res deposits. This drove them closer and closer to the galactic core, where Res deposits became richer and richer. A growing number of isolated colonies became unmanageable. As the unique ecologies of each discovered planet intermixed through trade, potential pandemics became a concern. The United Terran Alliance was formed to control interplanetary contamination. They moved to heavily restrict gate access. Military blockades began to screen all trade ships traveling between gates, attacking any unregistered ships that attempted to use them. For a time, the UTA was able to maintain control, but they soon crumbled under the weight of rapid expansionism and bureaucracy. Unable to manage their fleets and borders, the military hierarchy collapsed. Without central leadership, the UTA fleets dissolved into a series of isolated subcells that rarely communicated or traveled beyond local space. Each military subcell now struggles to control their systems by whatever laws they see fit to implement. Despite the enforced isolation, rogues continue the gold rush while refugees amass hidden away from the UTA's eye. They survive within the vast junk fields of an abandoned Earth. There they build a massive flagship named the Clockwork. With it, they intend to travel to the galactic core in search of a legendary motherlode of Res.
So that's what we're doing here, then. Looking for the motherlode. Alright, Don. What's up? It's that time again? This will be our 7th engine test this week. I don't want to go to bed with radiation burns again tonight. Get these puppers fired up. We're lucky the toilet's even flush in this brick. Alright, let's see here. So they're duct taping particle accelerators. I have no idea what the hell he's talking about either. Alright, magnetic stabilizers are trashed. Escorts are gone. We're fucked. I don't know. Alright, so stabilizers are fucked up. Fire up a fabricator system. Alright, so let's build a ship. Space to build a ship. Alright, so, click here. It's just screaming at me to click here. We want to, I can't really help it because it says click here. Alright, select the hangar. We got one hangar. Clearly have one ship. Anything we can change? Regular reactors. I guess these are the components. So it's got decent speed, decent thrust, better maneuverability, power usage. So I guess you want the power usage lower. Alright, so we have the reactor power capacity. Let me see here. So I guess the power usage and the power capacity are variable. And the charge speed. So I guess that's for like shooting. Alright, so we got an OK shield. It's good versus projectiles and explosions, but weak versus beams. So we need to watch out for beams. Desired surplus crew. What? Anybody know what this means? Anybody know what the desired surplus crew is? Because that's a toggle. This doesn't really have a description on it either.